I'm just being dramatic, you know, that's my job. Start with one hand, and whoops! Oh, I'm so used to actually swinging a bell. Whoops, okay, there's 4, right?
5.
2 hands. For 1, 2, oh, sorry. Oh, man. I think I have a permanent hook on that bell, okay? It's a permanent hook. I tried not to grab it, but it just, okay. 5 and 5, we're going to switch. And it's going to come in handy that our other hand is there because we're going to switch to our other hand. 5 and 5. 1, you can still touch if you want to. 2, 3, 4, switch. Hands. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch back. Please switch back. All right. Same thing. We're going to do 3 more sets, and that's our 3rd round of 10 by 10. All right. 5 and 5. 1 hand swings. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch hands. On 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're done. All right, so I'm looking at the clock. Obviously, I miscounted somewhere. We have 4 more sets if I am looking at the clock correctly. Thank God for our clock sometimes. All right, same thing. I'm going to do air swings. Here we go. For 1, 5 and 5. 1 hand swings. 3, 4, switch. Hands on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch back and set your bell down. All right, so same thing. Next set. Now we have 3 more sets. 3 seconds we go.